You will be familiar with alcoholic human beings and their worried wives or husbands pulling out all stops to get their spouses admitted to some de-addiction center even if they have to use some physical force. But did you know animals can also get addicted to alcohol? Now let me introduce you to Coco, a 2-year-old Labrador cross who turned alcoholic and had to be treated to make him shed that habit. His drinking habit came to light after he and his companion dog were taken to Woodside Animal Rescue Trust in Plimpton, Devon, in the UK, after their owner passed away. The other dog died from fits, and Coco also had fits, but to their surprise, only showed signs of alcohol withdrawal. Veterinarians described it as a first for them to see a canine experiencing alcohol withdrawal. According to Newsweek report, the owner of Coco had a tendency of leaving his drink out before going to bed, and Coco developed the habit of licking up the residue, which eventually made him an alcohol addict. Woodside Animal Welfare Trust described how it went about finding Coco a new home in a Facebook post titled Canine Alcohol Withdrawal, a first for us. We would like to introduce you to the newest member of Dundromin Special Care Unit, a lovely boy called Coco. Coco has been with us for over a month, having required intensive care since arriving. His story is a tragic one and evidences how vital our special care unit is, the post reads. After arriving with his canine pal, following the death of his owner, he and his companion became quickly unwell. Coco's friend was repeatedly fitting, and soon after, Coco also started to fit. Thankfully, a vet was on site at the time and was able to administer emergency care, but sadly, Coco's friend passed away despite our best efforts. Coco continued to be seriously unwell and required round-the-clock care. It became clear that he was suffering from symptoms that all pointed to alcohol withdrawal. He spent 4 weeks sedated to help with his withdrawal symptoms and to reduce the risk of further fits, the post continued. The trust added, "We are so thankful that we are now out of danger and Coco is off all medication and is now starting to behave like a normal dog. He is not yet ready for adoption, and whilst physically he seems to have recovered, mentally he is still very anxious at times." Having the Dundromin unit has meant he has been able to be cared for in a homelier environment and away from the main kennels. This has most certainly made a difference to his recovery and overall well-being. No one knows the specifics on how these dogs got into the situation with alcohol, but we do know that without our care, Coco would likely have not survived this heartbreaking ordeal. Please support our Dundromin unit and help dogs like Coco, the post said. On the adoption page, the trust said, he is looking for an experienced home with someone who has a good routine and lots of time to spend with him. Coco is very affectionate and loves to play ball. Coco is currently being assessed with dogs. He cannot live with cats but would be suitable with children aged 10 plus. Coco must be homed within the Plymouth area so we are able to keep up to date with his progress. Now let's hope that Coco will soon get a good home and will never feel like tasting alcohol again.